Hello, everybody. So sorry for a little bit of off start here because let's just say a little bit of technical problem with my laptop, but whatever, we're still able to go live, and not much else I want to talk here. So let's go instead. So. Oh. Hopefully this is fine. Yeah, I can confirm there is nothing super sensitive, so okay. So for tonight I will deliver my typical trademark here, speech here. So let's go. So hello everybody, and this is Dan and Suguwa, and today we are going to watch the launch of the Soyuz-2.1b with Fregat of upper stage, where we are going to see the launch of the total will be 52 satellites on board. The two main one is the AIST or AIST-2T with number 01 and also 02, and also the rest of the another 50 satellites on board would be the rideshare one, including 3 Iranian satellites and also another satellites from other countries as well. If I remember from my list, let me see on here. I will try my best because it's a little bit of crampy trying to write up here, because I'm going to show it to you from Wikipedia as well. Okay, so less than 2 minutes, so it's better for me if I should go. Yeah. Oh no, it's not less than 3, it's more like 6 plus minutes, something like that. So it should be good. Okay, let me try show you. Yes, so here we go. I'm going to show you guys here. Okay, so this is what's going to be launched. Let me see. Full screen. How about this? Yes. So this is the list that they are going to be launched for today from Vostochny and Cosmodrome. And yes, this is my first stream ever that I stream it, where the rocket launches is from Vostochny Cosmodrome. So that's good. And maybe a little bit of side of history from what I know is that originally this Vostochny Cosmodrome originally should be hosted the launch site for the ballistic missile, this Vodbotny 18, if I remember correctly, ICBM, but it never was, so it ended up becomes Vodbotny Cosmodrome at some point around 97, 98, like that, until around almost around 8, 9, 10 years like that, and then and that's where it hosted the launch of the Start 1, which is basically converted from if I remember from, it's not Topol M, it's something whatever, but you know, it's a converted ICBM to the orbital launch vehicle itself, hosted around 6, 7, 8 times, if I remember correctly, before it moved mothball, and then that plane revived again somewhere around early 2010s, and then eventually it became Vostochny Cosmodrome, and the first launch is the Soyuz 2.1, remember correctly, yeah, some launch somewhere around April 2016. So, and it's still there till this day. So whatever we are going to look at, it's basically from that place, the same place where Vodbotny Cosmodrome used to be, but it's already expanded, much more modernized, and even with more infrastructure and whatnot. But yeah, they that's all I'm going to say. Too much too much talk here, so we can go with this one. Okay, so you can say another one is the Marafon number 1 and number 2, but from what I can read from the Russian space web, if I remember correctly, hosted by Zach Anatoly, yeah, pretty famous among the space nerd. He's a space journalist. He said that the project itself for the Marafon IoT tech demonstrator satellite itself, it's already in question right now in the future, already in even in the near terms of future, because funding cut and whatnot. So I can show to you where do I get the resource. It's here. Yeah, so let's just say, assuming if Marafon IoT experimental satellites even survive this Internet of Things it should be able to evolve into something. Let me see, Marafon, because I swear I actually read this, but I don't know, maybe I'm kind of tired right now, so I'm not really 100% sure where is the Marafon. So because it already said about future. Let me try. Okay, but never mind. If I remember correctly, from what I can think, it should be paving a way for the IoT satellite system, but even then it says that by the time it reached the launch pad, the project itself is already facing cancellation due to shrinking Russian space budget. So that's another thing you need to know. And yeah, also another thing that we can note is the like I said early on, there's going to be three Iranian satellites here. The first one is the Khors-1.5, Zafar-2, and also Paya. Paya, if I remember correctly, this is also known as the Toloo, if I remember correctly, Toloo or Toloo 3, if I remember correctly. That one is sort of like the replacement for the failed launches like few years prior it for the Simorph rocket, translated to the Phoenix in from Persian to English. Yeah, that's it. And also another one, we are also going to see another satellites from also from the Montenegro with Lusa. I hope I pronounced this correctly, or Lucha. I don't know. I don't know how to 100% pronounce this one. So I'm very sorry if you're from anywhere from the Balkan region. I'm very sorry. Okay, I try to pronounce it as much as I can. And also from the Kuwait, but together with the Russia, is also QMR-QWT-2. So that's also another one. And also another one from the Belarus is the NASAP-SAT1 and also 2 there for the Cube. All of what I mentioned is the CubeSat. And also another one, yeah, there's also AIST-ST. This one is the tech demonstrator satellite for the X-band, whatever is it, similar like that. And Politekh-Univers 6 and what's on this. All of this is basically like a dual purpose satellite. So that's it. We are not going to waste too much time. Let's go with the stream here. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so the launch clamp tower has already pulling off for the main clamp one. That one, if I remember correctly, that's actually for the power, for the external power connected to the launch vehicle. And now they are going to finally they have already pulled out even for the propellant and ignition. Okay, and ignition of the vernier engines, and right now going full thrust. And here we go. We have liftoff from the Vostochny Cosmodrome from the Site 1S. launching the Soyuz-2.1b of the Fregat upper stage, carrying all of the 52 satellites on board, with two main of it is the AIST or AIST-2T 01 and also 02, and the rest is the 50 one for the rideshare program. Okay, 30 seconds into the flight, and the velocities right now already Mach 0.5, 0.6 like that. Altitude is at 8 kilometers, 9 kilometers, and right now going to the supersonic. Okay, by now should have already been supersonic and getting ready for the max Q. Okay, here we go, the atmospheric vapor there. It should be indicating for the max Q. And the disappearance should confirm and should be already vapor con there. And okay, by now should already reaching max Q, maximum aerodynamic pressure fully exerted on the launch vehicle through the certain velocities and also certain atmospheric thickness layer of it. When these two met with right condition, it will create the peak stress, peak mechanical stress against the rocket itself. That basically going to cause a lot of problem as well if it doesn't throttle down to 60% after it reaches to the max Q or even Mach 0.5 around subsonic speed like that. And by the time it's already reached to the max Q, it should have already it's already throttled up back to 100%. And you can see the separation of the strap on. We can see the separation, the Korolev cross also there. That one is pretty iconic because it looks like the X shape there when it's already separated between there. So that's why. And yeah, from whatever you hear, the sound, like sort of like the rocket sounds, that one is basically added artificially added in this one. This one is unlike the Rocket Lab with the onboard microphone sound there. So that's that. And from what I know is that most of this you see on the onboard camera picture there, that one is actually a pretty fast moving picture capture in between, and then it's just relayed back to the spaceter, to the ground mission control there. And by now we shall see the fairing jettison, which will be confirmed around almost 4 minutes into the launch, or specifically around 3 minutes and 28.45 seconds into the launch. We shall see soon. No, it's not 3 minutes and 28, sorry, correction, 3 minutes and 48.45 seconds. Yeah, correction. And should be, here we go, and we shall see the fairing separation. We might see there. Okay, here you go, the telemetry already gobbled a little bit, and you can see the separation of the fairing, that, or some of you would like even call it as the fairing short jettison. This fairing is very important because it's also going to protect the satellites inside there from acoustic vibration, from the atmospheric pressure, and also drag and whatever that could danger the satellites itself. So that's why the pilot fairing is pretty important, and you can see the image quality is pretty garbled, but otherwise it should be good. Okay, and now it's going into the animation sequence. Okay, they are going back to the real cam, but apparently not even they can spare from the telemetry problem, but otherwise it should be moving on. Okay, and getting ready for the first stage. The core stage already shut down. Okay, core stage has already shut down, and separation. Okay, and also even the tail fin of the second or even third stage has already separated after the
10 seconds.
fairing separation. And now it's going into the launch after the first stage. Sorry, correction. After the first stage or second stage separation here. Yeah, that's a little bit weird naming scheme, isn't it? So yeah. Okay, and right now we can see the velocities is on around 15,300 kilometers per hour, and altitude is 167 kilometers. And for this, they also really need to achieve, from what we can see, the indicator, it should achieve around 193 kilometers of altitude with the velocities. Velocities, just another fancy word for you to say speed, but even then speed and velocity is a little bit like not really 100% the same. So but if you're talking to general public, you have to say it's speed, but in this case I'm going to use this interchangeably. It must target around 27,700 kilometers per hour. That one is where it can actually reaches the preliminary orbit. Okay, and as long the altitude achieved accordingly precisely, and also the velocities, even though it can overshoot a little bit upper high, that's the most important thing, because that's going to be a condition very important for the Fregat upper stage to finally ignite at some point into the flight. So that's how the missions is going. And you can see on the first stage, it's all good so far. Okay, and right now they are only just shy around almost 8,000 kilometers per hour, so so it needs to do the best in this case. Okay, and in this case also there's around less than 2 minutes before the shutdown of the third stage or second stage, depending on the nomenclature, whatever you want to call it, before we'll see the SICO or TICO, the third engine cut off, or main engine or second engine cut off. We shall see soon. And after that, the Fregat upper stage will be separated from the rockets along together with the payload itself, and that's where we are going to see the real action, where it's also going to finally circularize its to the correct orientation of the orbit, and also inclination, where it's going to target around, if I remember, 560 kilometers with the orbital period of 97.1 minutes, and the orbital inclination should be around 97.8 degrees, if I remember correctly. Oh no! I'm actually mix up a little bit with the previous stream. Actually, I'm very sorry. Apologize. That one is actually for the CSG3, but it should be like that, plus minus similar. Should be like that, even though there's no. Okay, it has already throttled down a little bit before. Before the cutoff, because of course it wants to keep the acceleration pretty good. Okay, looks like it still has a little bit of power, or maybe some garbled telemetry that needs to be addressed here. Okay, here we go. Let's see on the upper stage, the Fregat 1 here view. That's the most important. Okay, you can see there is it. The Fregat upper stage has already been separated from the rocket itself. This one you need to know, this one is basically just a preliminary orbit. It's not yet reaching to the correct orbit position, and also inclination, and some points, even the velocities, just plus minus something like that. But for now, we shall see if the stream is going to end here. or if we still have the continuation. And right now we are at the T plus 10 minutes and 14 seconds into the flight, where looks like everything appears to be nominal into the flight. Okay, as you can see, there's also the view of the launch pad from the Vostochny Cosmodrome, the Site 1S launch pad. Here you can see, looks like the on ground crew, they're still looking at the situation, if everything is fine and good and what's on. So yeah, that's what we need to know so far in the flight, and also from the current situational awareness around the Vostochny Cosmodrome. And yeah, for new and existing viewers, hello and welcome. And also, if you're from the beginning, I'm very sorry once more.
Построение совместного расчета в 22 часа 45 минут. Пятый.
Oh, so I'm not 100% know what that means, but yeah, if you're waiting for a little bit like 5-6 minutes when I supposedly should have already gone live, I'm very sorry. That one isn't intentional on my part. That one is, how do I say, my laptop suddenly just decided to have its own problem. Don't ask me why in this current laptop. I don't know, but in the next year, who knows what else I'll be bringing into the table. I mean, like, don't expect it's like suddenly become super duper high quality production right away. That's not this is not that's not how I operate with my channel. Because how do I say, even I have real stuff needs to handle. But yeah, it looks like if we are correct, yes, we have already ended the stream right away. So that's it. For the rest of the flight, we are it should be, if I remember correctly, according to typical procedure, especially from what I saw around with previous even whatever launches is it doesn't matter. It could be delta rockets, it could have been electron rockets, it could have been anything. This one should have a little bit of ballistic course flight around, should take around 10, 20, even 30, 40 minutes to properly circularize it to the real orbit. And also, when it's finally up there in correct position, it will take a little bit of time, ballistic course first there, maybe just to trim up a little bit of the speeds and whatnot before finally it's ready to be deployed. And usually by procedure, due to how many is it should take around 1 hour plus before finally it's ready to just do whatever you want. So yeah, that's it. I don't have too much to comment right now, and of course I need to rest a little bit for tonight. Yeah, because right now in my place right now in Sarawak in Borneo, it's 9:32 p.m. right now. Yeah, mark there. Yeah, so I do really need to go to sleep right now. But for tomorrow, we are also going to look at the launch of the CSG-3. That one is the Cosmos SkyMed CSG-3. That one is the second generation. Okay, I shall be able to stream that one for tomorrow, because I don't really have much else to do. It's a little bit of boring stuff. Yeah, we are going to look at this one for tomorrow. I've already prepared my stream for that, and hopefully, unlike my previous plan, like today, I hope it's successful and we are not going to have weird technical issues. So yeah, it should be good. It should be fine. And then afterward, barring plus minus of other streams, this one should be my finally a real final stream. should be good. So yeah, I say that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I'm going to end this with my typical trademark here. So thank you so much for watching. I'm Daniel Suguwa, your host today for the Soyuz-2.1b / Fregat upper stage rocket that carries the 52 total satellites there. The two main satellites is the AIST-2T 01 and 02. That one is the Earth observation satellites, with another 50 satellites, including 3 Iranian satellites, one Montenegrin satellites, one Belarusian satellites, and also one basically a joint Kuwaiti Russian satellites there. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this a little bit of life here, and thank you so much for watching. Take care, everybody, and goodbye. And see you for tomorrow's launches. Hopefully SpaceX doesn't have any more problem with the rocket itself. So we shall be able to see that soon. That one should be barring plus minus whatever other launches, but I hope that one is the last one. Last launches of 2025 at least for the SpaceX, and also last stream of mine for 2025. So yeah, be on look for the 2026. Hopefully the launches in between that has some kind of enough sizable gap, so I can do some enough changes to go. I mean, who knows? I've already previously hinted what might come in here. I mean, some of it is pretty obvious. Okay, it's something to do with, well, my current laptop. I mean, you shall know it. I'm not going to tell more what's the laptop and what. So I'm not going to tell it. You will see it on the first stream of 2026. Hopefully enough sizable gap of days, so I don't have to go straight up live right away. So thank you so much, everybody, and take care. Bye bye. And obviously there is nothing to watch here, right? It's already the end. That's it. Take care, everybody. Go and have a rest instead. Okay, if you are still on the weekend, on the Sunday, yeah, just enjoy it. If you are in holiday, just enjoy it. Do whatever you want. Enjoy. So that's it. Bye bye. Take care.